Actually, ma'am, no, like I was considering like you are looking like a Tamil people. Okay.
Maybe I heard the sentence so many times, and somebody also told me that I look like Andhra Pradesh, and it means they. I don't know what is in my face. People thought that I'm from South Indian.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Assam is also. Even Assamese people also told me in Assam. Uh, just now I told you that in previous years also I worked in schools for 10 months. When I entered their schools, the teachers asked me, one teacher asked me, are you from Andhra Pradesh, originally from Andhra Pradesh? Shall we start our conversation?
Yes, yes, of course, ma'am. So,
I, okay, carry on. You have any,
o-
I know your name. In spite of for the viewer, I would like to know little bit about you, not in description, in briefly.
okay, why not, ma'am? Actually, I belong to Bihar state. I'm a teacher in private school, and nowadays I'm talking with new people every day. And if I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to travel different kinds of places and helping people. So yeah, it's all about me. And I would like to know about you as well, ma'am.
Okay, thanks for asking me. And first of all, you are welcome to my channel. And then now I'm telling you a little bit on me. I work in, as you know, my name is Ruby, and I worked in school as math teacher in previous years. But right now, I am not involved in any schools. I am working as mutual fund distributor. And in this current year, I also have completed one course on child psychology. This is little bit about me.
Wow, that's a really great. So like I would like to know the way you learn spoken English. What is new things do you do for learning spoken English? New strategy or ideas? Is there anything special do you do for learning speaking?
It means your question is that why I am learning this language.
No, no, no. No, no, no. My question is that my
Tell
question is that is there anything specific things do you do for learning spoken?
any specific things.
Yeah, is there anything specific which is not equal to other people? Because every people applying a different way, right, to learn this language. So I'm little curious to know the way of your to learn spoken English.
Okay. Actually, I am just learning this language through the conversations. Sometimes I am using to watch the video conversations, and who are experts. I generally uh, I am used to watch their video, and so this is a little bit me, and I like the language very much, and I want to be a advanced level speakers. I can speak, but not an advanced level speakers. I may know the vocabulary and present idioms, but when I talk, I can able to use those words. I think these are
Oh.
happening because of practice. We are not in practice all the times. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I think that if I listen the who are the very expert in this language, I should listen how they are speaking. I should listen
Yeah,
them.
this is the right way of observing the people talk and
Yes,
imitating self.
yes,
Imitating
right.
that's a way of having better fluency in our conversation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a way. I think I would say, ma'am, you're doing well. You want to
Okay.
be a advanced native speaker, so it's really
Yes.
well for new
Yes.
generation, right?
Yes.
Because
Is
you're quite experienced through your life, right? Enough you have to develop some skill for
yes.
navigating the new generations, providing like experience of your right. So
Yes.
it's a better. So yeah, ma'am.
Any? Okay. So, what are you using
Okay,
to in your English?
okay. How am I practicing spoken English, right? Is there
Yes, yes.
questions of you? Yeah, nothing else like talking to people and discussing about several kinds of topics, right? Because putting a several kinds of topic in order to learn something specific by other, right?
Right,
So
right.
it's a very mandatory, mandatory to just putting different kinds of question around the learner and returning get some kinds of relatively answers also. So that will be much convenient to develop your personalities and your skills, right? And
Yes,
wearing a lot of things. So
yes.
this way I'm learning. Yeah, not specific
As,
things I do.
okay, as you told me that you are the teacher and you are teaching in private school, right?
Yeah,
But which subject are you teaching?
actually I teach all subject because it's not a big deal for me to teach all
Mhm.
subject because I teach in a primary school up to only 5 class of the students, so it's not a big deal for me.
Okay. So they are,
Yeah,
your students are very young. You are teaching them all the subjects. Sometimes do you get any difficult to handle them? Not on
yeah, of
study,
course.
not only study purpose. Sometimes they are very young. Even adults, children are also among students. They also sometimes fight. That,
Naughty, yeah, yeah, naughty, mischievous.
and very young children means they always busy to fight among them, right? For when they take their tiffin, and sometimes if they need to share their pencil, rubber, or pens, books. In the
Mm,
time we see that generally. I mean, often it happens there, right?
yeah, you're
So,
right, man.
any special moment do you have that you have peace to handle the situation?
Yeah, I think somehow I manage because by tolerating all these activities of the students, being a teacher has a responsibility, right, to handle
Mm,
each and everything equally. So some of time we have to ignore most of the activities of the student.
yes,
So
right.
by putting your humble behavior, you can convince all of them, right?
Yes, because they are very young. By putting humble behind it is, I think it is the um, best way to handle the child.
Yeah, as much as as you emphasize a student, okay,
Yes,
uh, to to navigate that student into the right way,
yes,
as much as they become what I say spoiling their life, as much as they are going to becoming bad, okay, gradually. So it's a better you just leave that person into a time, on time,
yes,
according to
right.
time, according to time, they will become on the right track,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Do not force any people to change, okay, their
yes,
activities into their life.
yes, you are absolutely right. Then you are working in a school. That school is English medium or Hindi medium?
Hindi medium.
In the in spite of you are learning this language, what is the reason behind it? I think.
Actually, no, like I belong to village, a place.
Mm,
So the most of the people as a consider English is the it's a not a piece of cake. It's a not a easy task for any villager. I just wanted
mhm.
to change the mentality of all of them. I just wanted to tell them like, yeah, it doesn't matter what place do you belong. If you have that much curiosity towards any language, towards any skills, so you can do anything.
Yes, this is a language. This is a
Yeah.
language. So if we take the language, in our language. It means if we take it as a language, not as a subject, if we are taking it in our education time also, if we were take it uh, as a language, not as a subject, then I think we, we did that better. That if anybody take it as a language, then people will able to learn. And this is not the rocket of science. This is just a language. This depends only on practice and listening. So
Yeah.
our native language, how we have learned without grammar from toddlers. First, we have learned the one, two, three word like this. Next, we have learned to speak sentence. This is also a language. If you want to be consistent, then I think it is sure and certain people will able to learn. And
Mm.
obviously, if we had the environment, if we were from the English medium background when uh, we have taken our educations, then I think it would be easy to grasp uh, to, in English better better than the Hindi medium background or native language. Suppose I am from Assam and I have done clear my schooling and college, schooling only, not in college. In college we always talked in Assamese. Teachers also explains us in Assamese, but our books are in English. We have given it, we have to write in our answer sheets in English. So
Yeah, yeah,
then that would be easy if our schooling background was in English medium. So in that
yeah.
time it is very easy. That's why English medium students are they are willing to speak in English. In spite of there are a lot of students who have cleared their schooling from nursery to class 10 boards, they can't speak. They could not speak well. But there is a plus point because they all the times read and write, and so they can grasp it quick, faster than us.
Yeah, ma'am, you're
Yes,
right.
you are right.
Actually, school is Hindi medium, but the subject, subject is in English. Like all the subject has been written in English language. Okay,
Oh,
but the languages I use mostly in a school, yeah, in class, my native language to convince, explain anything this
in
way,
English.
not
Okay.
in our native language.
Okay. This is happens in most of the
Yeah,
schools.
but
The
all the
schools we
syllabus, all the books
yeah,
are English. English.
but teachers used to explain in Hindi, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
This is most of the schools are nowadays this kind of actually from the school authority also there is no pressure to explain or all the time you talk with the students. There is no such kind of pressure. As I told you, I work in schools as maths teacher. That was not so little schools and not so big schools. That was the mediocre schools. But in our schools also there was no pressures. Even if I used to explain in English, then from the students, but a lot of complaints came. Why you use in English? Use the Hindi language or Islamic language. But I always use two both. Sometimes I use the three languages: Islamese, Hindi, and what English. So this is I have seen there that teachers are also they also did not have any interest to speak in English. If teachers have interest, then we may have the environment there. Then I think that would be the best environment because I spent there a lot of times, approximately 6 hours. Or among 6 hours, if I were talk with them with teachers all the time or with the students, then I don't think nowadays I am talking with you and like other peoples also. That I think it was not need for me.
Yeah,
It would not be necessary for me.
yeah, you're
Yes,
right,
right.
ma'am.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yes. I said, no, no, no. I have born here. I have grown up here. I have got married here, and I will also die here. So, and actually, my mother tongue is Bengali, but
yeah, no, actually, na, you looking like because a small hair, right? Putting, glasses, and you totally because I have been watching a lot of movies of South movies, South Indian. So often I, see like that people, just like you. So that's why I consider, okay, until you do not, until you reveal yourself like you belong to Assam in the middle of conversation, then I got to know my God, because before I was asking you, I was going to ask you like exactly the place of you.
okay. Once upon a time, it is. I am talking one story when I was going to Hyderabad. Then by train. Then there are passengers also who are Telugu.
Hmm.
They approached me in Telugu, but I don't understand. I did not understand anything. Then in that time, they also told me that I thought that you were from Andhra Pradesh, so I had approached with in their Telugu language. So this is it.
Mm, yeah, yeah, it's a coincidence, right? So, ma'am, I would like to know like how passionate you are for this language, how curious you are for this language. I like to know your desire.
Okay, I am telling you. Actually, I loved the language from my childhood, and still I love the language. I think I will love the language in futures also,
Mm-hmm.
because if you are fluent in English, then you can express your thought in everywhere with confidence. You
Mm,
may not have a lot of skills, in spite of people think that you have a lot of skills, because you will able to speak with confidence. And in our native language, it's okay. As I am belong to Assam. So generally, we use the Assamese language, sometimes Hindi and sometimes Bengali also. But English language, it is very rare. Whenever we go to any office, if I approach in English, then with whom I am talking, he may respond in English. Otherwise, it is very rare that people are using the English language in any office and in anywhere. It is very rare.
yeah, you're right.
But you have to do some work. If you want to get quick response in that time, when you enter the office, you approach in English, then that staff will think what impression will be on you. The person is qualified, or
Yeah,
if qualified and you will get a quick response. Generally, it happens. This is not fair, but generally this is happening nowadays.
yeah,
Also,
you're
this
right.
is yes. So I think um, I should always keep practice the language. So that's why I am practicing. I am wanting to practice with the people like you, because now it is digital era. If you talk about the 10 years back, there is not such a platform, or it may have. It was totally unaware to me. I came to know only the last March this current years. So immediately I thought that no, I will join. I will talk with people like this. My first conversation was through YouTube. I sent email. Uh, After that, one lady has joined my ID in Skype groups, and from that I am trying to speak with the people to talk. It means I trying to talk with the people. like you daily basis, but unfortunately I was not consistent. Being a woman sometimes will get very difficult. So sometimes feel lazy also because routine, it is very hurdle to manage the routine everyday basis. But it has been I think 17 days. I am speaking to I am speaking people like you daily basis. It may not have through video, but in audio, I am talking daily basis.
Yeah,
So I and
that's a
I
good
feel
way.
enjoy. I feel very enjoy because not only I am keeping my speaking practice along with I am also learning many things. Because we are sharing our thoughts also, we are connecting from far away and from different states, even foreign countries. So there are lot of people here in this group who are from foreign countries. So I feel it a
Yeah,
lot.
ma'am. Yeah, you are right, ma'am. And this language will allow you to connect with random people,
Yes,
expressing
yes,
yourself and returning, knowing a lot of things of that
yes,
people's life, customs, rituals, new vocabulary. Right, a lot of things are you going to learn by having interaction with the people, right?
yes,
Okay, so ma'am, do you have any question for asking me now?
yes. You are practicing daily basis, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Through this group or through with your friends also. Do you have any practice with your friend or neighbors?
No. Except this application, I don't have any friend, any companion.
Okay. If if nowadays if you are going to anywhere, suppose to any office, if do you approaching in office in English or in Hindi?
Actually, ma'am, in this place, especially where I live, there is no any office, and I would never go any office. Okay, till now. Yeah, let's see in future if I'll enter, then I must use this language. If that officer also able to understand.
Then another question is, will you think you will able to handle if you get any English environment, everybody is speaking in English, then you will able to handle that situation nicely?
Yeah,
Or
normally I can discuss. I can handle that. If I discuss about any topic, any matters that is not available for me, and in that case I will get stuck because of having the less information. Otherwise,
yes,
normally if I discuss about handling the situation by discussing a normal matter, so I can.
okay. Next, do you have any future plans uh, that you are learning these languages with this language? Do you have any future plan?
Yeah, of course, like navigating the new generation, you can consider. Still, I have been developing this skill because I just want to navigate new generations in upcoming time. That's my long period of goal.
How much people are interested? If people not new generation are interested to learn this language in your area,
Especially in my place now, there is no anyone except
if
me.
you open one school, offline schools, and learn to speak in English, then it will run smoothly, or you have to face a lot of destruction.
Actually, in this time, if I'm going to open any institute for spoken English, so there is a very less possibility anyone come to my institute for learning, especially this language. Because at my place, there are very less people aware about this. Every one of them have managing their home situation and
Even
all these things through their native language. So
even
without having need,
who are graduated, they are also not aware on it, on
yeah,
this
they do
language.
not want to learn. Yeah, they do not want to learn because of there's a consider it's a very toughest language for them. That's why.
They run behind only government job,
Yeah, yeah, you're
right?
right. Yeah, the
It was
preparations of government only. They have a one last hope, getting job in government.
okay. Then I have seen there's many of our co-learners who have learned the language, and I know the one boy. He is from very rural area, and he is cleared only 12 standards, and he works in other farm. That land is not of his own or of his father's. He worked in the other paddy field, but he told me that when I have started to learn the language, my friends and my neighbors humiliated me a lot. But now he is fluent. He may not be the advanced level speaker, but he can manage very nicely. Now he is training the people through online and through offline also, who are living surrounding him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that I feel very enjoy hearing this. This is very nice. One day people humiliated him. Now they're coming or their children are coming to learn from him. It's very nice. Yes.
Yeah. Where your destiny, where it will bring you, right?
Mhm.
No one knows. So ever you consider to say, to say anything bad to other, always you consider, we don't know the someone's destiny, right? They would be gone, right? They would
Yes.
be brought by their own destiny. So
Yes.
often we
Yes.
should respect to other,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
Appreciate them, motivate them. It would be much convenient to us, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So we should be wrap up now. I think it's a half an hour completed. I think.
Okay. Thanks. Very nice talking with you. I love this conversation very much. Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Yes, same here, ma'am.